Hello and welcome to this week's episode of You Can Sit With Us. I'm Matt, sitting here with Maggie.
Hi.
Becky.
Hi.
Rainie.
Hello.
We have Pesto and Kimbop in the studio with us. They're very excited to be here.
We'll be auctioning them off later. So comment down below which puppy you want.
At what
Which
price?
one is your favorite?
The bidding starts at 50 cents.
Whoa, Becky. Whoa.
So today we are doing the greatest hits. So everything that makes the podcast great. So first of all, of course, how was your weekend? What did you guys do? Becky and Matt had a big weekend.
We had a big weekend. Hold on, I'm opening up our...
We did. We had a
Here it
nice,
is.
relaxing getaway weekend.
It was very rejuvenating. We went to a mineral spa,
Yes.
Ooh.
and I brought nothing that you're supposed to bring to a
I don't
spa.
think Becky's ever been to a spa before.
So I've only been to spas where I've gotten like a massage, right? I've never gone to a spa where I was just getting like one teeny thing, which is the teeny thing. It was like $30. We did a mineral soak
Yeah.
Okay.
for an hour, and it was
Ooh.
really nice. And Matt was like, don't forget to bring your bathing suit.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought my bathing suit and didn't bring flip-flops, didn't bring clothing to put on over my bathing suit, didn't bring
Sunscreen. Didn't bring.
sunscreen. I got sunburned because it was outside. Didn't bring a hair tie. Oh, didn't bring face wash. Didn't bring moisturizer.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. You have to bring your own face wash?
Right? I was like, that's like a
I mean,
lot of things to
yeah.
remember.
I mean, most people, know.
What to bring.
Most people know, Well, because this one is they like pipe in the natural hot spring water into hot tubs.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And then the hot tubs like overlook like the countryside. It's really pretty. So
Yeah. It was nice. It
you're
smelled
outside
terrible.
and then, it smells like you have like the sulfury smell and then like all the silica and everything. And it makes your skin and your hair feel so good after.
That sounds so nice.
Refreshing.
So did you have access to
Rejuvenating.
like
Mhm.
the grounds of the spa after your treatment, or is your treatment just what you had access to?
Pretty
Just the
much your
soak,
treatment,
It was just the treatment.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
soak. It wasn't like a big.
It's like a small
It's a
operation.
it was a very tiny place.
Hmm.
It was cute.
Yeah, because sometimes they're like, okay, and then here's the sauna and here's the thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They didn't have any of that stuff.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
We just soaked. We
Like-
soaked and left.
You could do wine tasting and getting a massage, basically. It's like the other stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh, wine tasting at the spa.
Mhm.
Right? I was like, it's kind of interesting that you would like soak in your like little like magnesium rich
Yeah.
spa while like drinking something that's like dehydrating you. And
Yeah.
Just gonna
I
fall
think
asleep.
it's kind of the opposite of what you
Just
should
gonna fall
do.
asleep in the
But
spa.
live, laugh, love,
Yeah.
whatever you
It was
want.
very relaxing.
It was relaxing. It made the car ride home like I was falling asleep.
Yeah. Thanks,
While
Becky.
Matt drove.
Thanks, Becky. Thanks,
I am a
Thanks.
passenger princess. and I
Becky.
was
How was being
snoozing.
away from Henry?
It was, I think, dropping him off because I dropped him off at the office because they had photo shoots that day. I think dropping him off was the hardest part. I feel like once we were like on the road.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And then it was like, but driving home from dropping him off, I was like, my baby. But him and Keith had like a really fun Daddy Henry weekend.
That's
They
cute.
loved it. They partied.
Did he look around
Went
for
to
you? I know how
events.
obsessed he is with you. Is he
I
like,
don't know. Maybe he just, I
Out of
don't
sight, out of
Out of
mind.
sight. Same thing for him. He was like,
no separation anxiety
Yeah,
yet.
but I did get the Keith treatment of like we got home at like 6:30ish, and he was going to bed. So I like was only able to give him his bottle and then like give him some snuggles, and then I put him down, and I was like, that sucks. And Keith was like, yeah. He said it's hard. It's hard when you just get to go in for a little bit.
Mhm.
But he's so cute.
Yeah.
He's such a good boy.
What
Party
did he and
animal.
Keith do? What did they get up to?
They went all over the place. They went to Pasadena for like a fair. They went to Smorgasburg with Rachel and the girls
Oh.
and Uncle Jared. Very
You
cute.
get to eat lots of different things.
Lots of different things
Smorgasbord.
he ate. Yeah, they went, why cook when you can go out to eat?
Smorgasbord.
That's how
I ask myself that all the
most,
time.
most people live that way, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Most people do
Leave
live
it to
that
the
way.
professionals.
Yeah.
You know?
Why cook something bad at home when you can get some meat pasta on the road?
Yeah, what is
Yum.
Smorgasburg? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Smorgasburg is like a weekly like food fest where they have like a bunch of food vendors. They do it in New York. They do it in LA. It's really cute.
You should
It's
definitely
fun.
go. You
Lots
can
of
get
stuff.
like a little tapa, like every different stand, and have like an entire meal, and you can split with people. You should go. You should go.
That's really
Rainey.
cute.
Okay, on my way.
And it's
Yeah,
next
it's
to like
tasty.
the Row in downtown LA, which has a lot of different and cute shopping concept stores and things like that. So you can eat and then shop and then walk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Just boop around. That's where they're when they did the Try Guys Try ceramics was at a place that was on the row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
Oh.
trendy.
Fun fact.
Very trendy.
Fun fact. We walked by it.
We walked by.
Keith walked in and was like, "You guys want to do a video?"
Really?
Yeah,
That's,
kinda.
that's producing.
Kinda.
That is pretty research.
We went
Yeah.
in. We really liked some of the bowls they had, and we were chatting with him. And Keith's like, "Can I have your card?"
No, what about
love.
you? What did you do
Making
this weekend?
bowls.
This weekend, I went to a doggy birthday party, which
Oh
was
my
very
gosh.
adorable at the dog park.
Cute. So
Whose
fun.
dog?
Lauren's dog turned 7.
Did Bowie go?
And Bowie did go. He was in attendance.
Did he bring a present? Did he wear a birthday hat?
I mean, he couldn't wear the birthday hat because then he would have stole the show. But there was another dog birthday party that
Oh
was
my
happening
God.
across the way, but it was like a farewell dog birthday. So there was like 5 times the amount of people at that birthday compared to Moose's
a
birthday.
farewell dog birthday.
So we think it was also like a farewell party for the parents of said
Oh, I
dog.
thought you meant like
I thought
dying.
you meant they were
The last
dying. I thought you meant the
one.
dog was dying.
No. No.
Send off.
No, as in I think
farewell.
Send off
Like
to
they're
the
moving.
afterlife.
dog and parents were moving. So it was like,
Okay.
yeah. So they
Much
did
less
that.
sad, yeah.
Yeah. And we were just like looking across the dog park being like, who has the cuter decorations and everything like that.
Oh my god.
It was really cute though. And my sister and her girlfriend came over. We had dinner in the backyard and then we piled into the car and we watched a movie. It was really,
That's fun.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like cinema.
Cinema.
The cinema is back.
Al cinema.
So obviously last time we recorded, I did not know how to work the Taboo app, but now we are going. I've got it. I figured out why it was challenging, and it is challenging. But I've got 2 decks, Midnight Bedroom and Midnight One.
Oh, so these are the smutty taboo.
These are the smutty, and I checked them.
yeah,
They're a little
they're
smutty.
actually smutty. Okay,
So
I love
we
that
might
right
They're a
even-
little.
We'll see if they're
A
too
little.
So we're going back to our roots of
Yes.
naughty games.
Naughty games.
Naughty
Taboozle.
games.
All right, Matt.
Boozle. Pastor, you
up.
ready? Okay. Do you have to use words or can you use action?
Whoa.
Is Matt about
On
to
the
charade
smutty corner.
You can definitely use an action if you got one.
Okay.
You know, like when you're the queen and you're like waving to people.
Float.
You wave,
Wave,
kiss, touch your.
Bosom.
chest, bosom.
No, what do you wear there?
Jewels.
Necklace?
Yes.
A pearl necklace?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's it. Pearl necklace.
What is the
Wave. Wave, kiss, touch your pearls.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a saying that people say.
Oh.
For like when you're like royalty, you like wave.
Matt secretly
kiss.
royalty.
Touch your pearls. Give a kiss.
I've never heard that.
I've literally
I've
never
you've heard
Never
it.
heard that either.
You
Truly,
still got
never in my
everyone
life.
still got it everywhere. Anyway.
Matt
You
is
know?
Mr. Period Piece over here.
The other things you weren't supposed to say, I don't think I would have said anyway.
Read
What were
them out.
they?
What are they?
Who were they?
Climax.
Oh.
I guess oyster because the pearls do come from
Yeah.
oyster. But oyster is also kind of can be a dirty word.
Yeah, African.
It's Aphrodisiac.
aphrodisiac.
Breasts.
Breasts.
How does that have to do with pearls? I'm confused.
Do you know what a pearl necklace is?
No.
Do you know?
I don't know.
I'll show it to you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, this is what it is.
I'm scared. Can you make sure it's a cartoon?
Here you go. Just read it.
Out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. I think we get like demonetized.
I didn't know this.
We all know what to get
You know what I
Maggie
love
for her
about
birthday.
this podcast? It's educational.
Wow. Thanks, Bex.
You're welcome.
Okay, Becky, what have you learned?
You're welcome. I learned. TIL.
I don't.
You can skip it if you want.
I'm going to skip this one because I don't think y'all are going to get it.
Oh, it's an us
Okay.
problem.
It's a,
It's an us problem.
we're the Spider-Man meme right now. Like, this is your fault.
Okay. Coitus.
Sex.
Wait. Coitus.
Marriage.
Flying.
Mile High Club.
Exactly.
Oh,
I couldn't
okay.
see airplane or sky, so I was like, how am I going to do
I'm
this?
surprised
pretty good.
flying was
Yeah.
a word you could say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coitus, yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something that Matt would do to us. He would do it. It's not sexual. I don't know why it's coming up in our
flip
61.
somebody off. You're doing something with
Well,
your hand.
It would be like if Matt said something to us about menstruation.
Oh, mansplain.
Yeah.
Oh, mansplaining.
A mansplain.
A Matt-splain.
Mansplain.
Matt wouldn't actually
Matt
mansplain to
masplain.
us.
Not
I was just
masplain.
using you as the man in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You couldn't say woman, condescending, patronized, lecturer, or expert.
Mm.
Oh, pretending you're an expert.
Oh, I
Could
was
be
about to
good.
say, why would I use expert? Mansplain. Pretending you're an expert. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is what, did you guys watch Schitt's Creek?
Mm-hmm.
On their wedding day, Patrick.
Got a massage. A happy ending.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, this is where you would want to stay if you
hotel.
were at like
A
a
motel.
fancy hotel. Like the tippy top.
Penthouse.
President
Yeah,
Suite.
The
Oh.
penthouse. This is like, they're in the forest. Rawr.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah, a bear.
A bear.
A bear.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Rawr.
Rare.
Oh, this is when it's the AM and you wake up.
Morning sickness. Morning after.
Mm, it's a morning thing.
Walk of
that's
shame.
That's like, you're going to go chop down.
Wood, morning wood.
Morning wood. You're going to chop it down.
How did I get all the man ones? All the man things.
Kimmy's really staring at me.
What do you have to
Kimmy.
say for yourself, Kimberly?
Kimberly, can you come sit with me?
Kimberlina. Okay, Kim, get in on this.
Okay, Kim,
Let's
what
go.
do you have to
What do you
say?
have to say for yourself? Ooh, licked the mic.
That is tough.
Okay, hold on. Let's
This
get
is
you
why
this
you shouldn't lick the mic, Becky.
What I've learned since starting a podcast is don't lick the microphone. They may say eat the microphone, but they don't mean to lick it.
That's right.
What do you want? What do you want?
Dogs love you.
This is when it's
I don't know
your
why.
first time.
virginity, losing your virginity.
Yeah, but what would you call
Hymen.
that person?
A virgin.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't believe first time wasn't on there.
I wasn't. Crazy. They need expanded lists, you know? This is when you're like moving the atmosphere to extinguish candles. What is that called?
Blow.
Yes.
Moving the atmosphere.
Because you couldn't say air. You couldn't say wind.
I'm trying to think of how I
You
would.
got it. I don't know why you're making fun of me. You got it. You got it.
What I've learned since starting a podcast is expanding my vocabulary. It is becoming a thesaurus.
Okay. So this is, especially when it's something that's like a baked good and it's like not like the desert, but it's not like the ocean. It's in the middle.
Moist.
Yes. You got it. You couldn't use any of those words. You can use wet. You
It's
can use
not
dry.
like
You can
the
use humid. You can
desert.
use sticky. You know?
I don't like. Are you guys people that don't like the word moist? There's like there's a full faction of the internet that does not like the word moist.
Are you
That's
part of
true.
it?
I don't know. I feel like I just like not insulted, but I feel like I gave them. I'm fueling their fire
Oh,
by saying it so many
moist.
times. Like I feel like I have to stop saying it.
Yeah, I don't really like. I'm not a big fan.
Well,
of
it's
the
just
word
what
moist. It's
yeah,
like
like
the
what I
way you
think
move
of.
your mouth
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody
Moist.
smells like poop and his name is Kim.
I think it's from Becky from her Henry experience this morning.
I'm like traumatized. Are you pooping?
Maybe he farted.
He probably, he could have farted. They love to do that.
He went in the corner. At least
love
he had
it.
some manners.
You're supposed to be over there. Far over there.
Okay, so this one is when you're wearing trousers. Becky.
Okay,
When you're wearing your trousers, Becky, it's what keeps your trousers closed.
a belt, a button,
Close.
A class.
a zipper.
Yes.
Oh.
Zipper.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Zipper? Sexual?
Yeah, I was like, is that sort of like a pearl necklace
Girl,
situation?
I'll Google it.
Yeah, tell me what a zipper is.
I'll do zipper
Okay.
sex.
Loosen up my zippers.
Oh, this is hard to talk about. This is like when you use, what's the strongest muscle in your body?
Oh.
Your tongue.
Yes. And what's the action that you do with that?
Is
When
that
you're
really? Is it just because by surface area it's the strongest? I think that's what it is. Because
I don't know. It's
there's
just
no way.
trivia knowledge. That's
Like
how I know
people's
it's from
quads
trivia.
are less
Yeah.
strong
Just like
than
trivia
their
knowledge.
tongue. There's no way.
Yeah.
I think it's just because the size.
I don't
of
think
it.
it's overall strength. I think it's like strength per centimeter.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, but what is the action you do with your tongue?
Twirl.
Lick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Twirl.
Twirl.
She's like,
Okay, there are a lot of definitions for what a zipper is. It could be a zipper kink.
Oh,
It could also be a zipper is a two-handed sex move. And it could also be a BDSM,
okay.
a string of clothespins or other clips held together loosely by a cord or a light chain.
Wow.
huh.
Or there's a kink called zipper sex,
Zipper sex.
where you just have your zipper down.
Sounds uncomfy.
I know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
You know,
The more you
Zip,
know.
zip.
there it is.
This
my God.
is the area between your belly button and your nether regions.
Uh-huh.
And it's when you only remove part of
A landing strip?
stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
The landing strip. You got it.
You got it.
I like how you laugh at me, but you get every single one.
In your nether regions.
I like how you laugh at me, but you literally get every single one. Like, I'm
'cause
so
I
good at
was
this
like
game.
half listening to what you were saying and half learning about zipper sex.
I'm so good.
Sometimes zipper sex means sex without any clothes coming off. Yeah.
Hard to do.
That's what I think. I'm like, oh, that seems hard.
All
We
right.
learned a lot today.
It's really been educational.
Honestly, it's been very educational today.
Let's do our biggest recs, because one thing I get from these podcasts is recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
So current favorite beverage. So you can do coffee drink, favorite wine.
Well, Becky found out something she hated this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
I did find out something I hated this weekend. So
This is the
when we-
opposite of your question.
This is sorry about that. But it was an overarching theme of the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Was we learned what a Grenache Blanc is. And I ordered it because I love Sauvignon Blanc. And I was like, Grenache Blanc, that's got to be like,
Same. Sounds
like
same.
Sauvy B's like cousin. No, it's Chardonnay's cousin. And
Yeah.
and everywhere we went kept trying to give us tasting of a Grenache Blanc. And finally, by the last day on the last place, we were trying to get a glass of sparkling wine, and this winery just had one single sparkling wine, even though it said best Prosecco in Paso,
Truth.
which I was like, how can it only be one? But anywho, he was like, yeah, and it's a blend of a Grenache Blanc and something else. And I was like, Matt and I were sitting at the bar, and we're the only ones in there, and I go, I'm so sorry, that's not what we're looking for today, but thank you. And the guy was like, oh, can I ask where the vitriol for Grenache Blanc comes from?
Right.
And we're like, we just learned about it this weekend. And I learned that I don't want it.
Not your favorite.
It's not my favorite.
Nope, not your favorite.
It's
And
not my
they're
favorite.
is Paso known for Grenache? Is like that one of the ones?
Apparently.
I
It
think
must
it's one of
be.
them that grows well there.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're more known for like
For the reds.
but-
Oh,
But we just
gotcha.
wanted
Red
like a
wine.
nice little bubbly as like our final send off.
Yeah.
And so
Exactly.
we left that place. We abandoned.
You been in chip?
Yeah, we abandoned ship.
All the
We fully
way.
left. We
So
were
it's
just like, oh,
Becky's
sorry.
least favorite drink is Grenache Blanc.
Grenache Blanc, I learned. But my most favorite drink is actually on the table here, and it's sparkling water.
Oh.
I love
Mm.
sparkling water. I'll put some fruit in it in the middle of the day, like some orange, a little bit of salt, make a little adrenal cocktail.
Oh my god.
It boosts you up. I also
Love.
like having my magnesium in sparkling water at night
Yeah.
to like relax, or if you're in the bathtub,
Mhm.
some sparkling water.
Mhm.
What does the salt do?
I think it like helps your body
Is it like
hydrate.
electrolyte sort of?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's supposed to be
wow.
something with like hydration. It's not like a lot of salt.
Yeah.
It's just like a
little orange, and
little
a little salt.
sprinkling.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
Little
sprinkle,
orange,
sprinkle,
little
sprinkle,
salt,
sprinkle.
a little lemon in sparkling water is probably my like favorite drink of all time. Like I could just drink it forever. I could drink sparkling water all day.
Me too.
Yeah.
You don't need real water, just sparkle water.
Bubbles. Just bubbles. I love bubbles.
Yeah.
I think they're so good.
Oh my gosh, so good. Yeah, the office has flat water, but every time I just open so many LaCroix. I just love the pop
Snap.
And then
It's refreshing.
Yeah, once it gets room temperature though.
I need a lot of ice. Like a lot of ice.
I don't mind when it's room temperature.
I don't either. I feel like sometimes if I really want to guzzle it and I'm like craving that bubble in my mouth, I'll make it room temperature.
Yeah.
Because we have like a thing that you can use our tap water and just make our own sparkling water at home, and it's so good.
Do you make it with juice too? Like, can you?
I've used like cherry juice and made myself like a pseudo like
Sleepy Girl mocktail or whatever.
Sleepy Girl mocktail.
Yeah.
There is a TikTok channel, I think, that does Willet soda.
Oh,
and they see what they can make fizzy.
I've tried doing it once with wine, and it did not end well.
It
You
didn't
wanted
end
to make
well.
sparkling wine?
Yes, Becky. Everyone wants sparkling wine. I tried to take regular wine and make it a sparkling wine, and it did not.
It didn't
just
reject it.
exploded.
Exploded.
It did not want to stay in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
The bubbles.
I wonder why.
Even when I add like a little lemon, a little salt, sometimes if I like go too fast or I'm too excited and it's too up close to the brim, it'll explode. Does that happen to you?
No, I put the stuff in after I sparkle it.
No, me too. I put it into the bottle and it always
No, I don't put it in the bottle.
Chemical explosion.
I put it in the glass. I pour my water, and then I get my toppings.
Oh.
Yum.
Because then nothing explodes. Not explosion. Fruit water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink it straight from the bottle. A whole liter.
Oh, wow.
Liter to myself.
Hydrated.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Best beverage?
Yeah, what are your favorite beverages?
I mean, one of my favorite beverages is Campari.
Oh.
I love Campari. Everyone's all about the Aperol. No, I'm about the Campari. I like the Campari. I like it. It's darker. It's more bitter, stronger.
Do you drink it plain or do you mix it?
No, it's kind of like syrupy. So you like mix it with stuff. So it's good actually if you want just a very light beverage. You just put some sparkling water in. It's nice, but you also add it to a lot of other cocktails.
I think it's
like
in a paper plane.
Yeah, it's in a lot of different things that you mix in. I have no idea what's in Campari. It's like,
Girl, I'll find out right now.
lots of herbs and spices and stuff.
Oh no, it's
great flavor.
Amaro and Aperol, not Campari.
I don't want it. Then I don't want it.
Then I don't
Then
want it.
then you
Then
okay,
I don't
I'll do
want it.
Campari ingredients.
But I love Campari.
That's a surprising answer. I was not expecting you to say that. I really
like
had
I
to
mean,
figure out,
it's one of my favorite ones, you know.
my
always
parents'
got to have
alcohol
it on hand.
cabinet. I was like, what is a Campari? I feel like I've seen that before. And then I was like, okay, Campari.
Yeah.
Okay, Campari. Okay.
Yeah.
Campari is an Italian alcoholic liqueur considered an aperitif of the Amaro variety. Oh wait, so you could put it in a paper plane. Obtained from the infusion of herbs and fruit, including chinotto and
I don't know what it is.
cascarilla in alcohol and water. The red ingredient is carmine dye. Isn't that bugs?
It's bugs.
Oh!
Yummy.
That's buggies.
Protein.
Oh, though it has been made with vegan dye since 2006.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
See, it's delicious. You want all those things. Vegan
Yeah.
dye,
Yum.
Like yum. Vegan.
herbs, and spices.
What
and
about you,
fruits.
Mags? What
And
are
fruits.
you consuming the most right now?
I really love that there is a canned option now of tepache, which you have had before, but it's a fermented, they'll ferment pineapple rinds. You can make it from scratch, but they have like a canned option that they sell at Target. They sell it at Whole Foods. It's really
I've
yummy.
never even heard of this.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so
But
Fermented pineapple
rind.
rinds.
it's a beverage, and they'll usually ferment it with piloncillo, which is like panela or like a brown sugar, and it's super tasty. It's like a fermented drink. They usually will sell it on the streets in Mexico, and it is so tasty. And they have different flavors that they sell.
It's like a lot of probiotics.
Yeah,
It's
lots of
fermented.
probiotics. They have
Wow,
like
health.
just the original flavors, just like the pineapple spice, but they have like hibiscus, they have grapefruit, they have mango. But
That's the one you got me on, was the hibiscus lime.
yeah.
I
Tasty.
love hibiscus.
Yeah. And my mom likes making like the beverage with pineapple rinds as well. So just
How do
yeah.
you make a fermented? Do you just keep it sealed and
I think it takes like 2 to 5 days. Yeah.
wow.
There's like a whole I've never made it from home. I
Yeah.
usually
Sugar,
would
right?
buy it.
yeah.
Sugar?
Sugar.
Is that fermenting? Sugar?
Yeah, you usually have to add sugar.
Yeah. I love like
I'm
yeah.
fermented, I think. It must be.
You're pickling at all times.
That's why you have to have your intake of daily candy.
That's what it is. That's what
Keep
it
the
is.
fermentation going.
I'm feeding my starter, my candy starter. Oh, speaking of starters, Matt gave me and Maggie a sourdough starter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you diving in? I'm diving in tomorrow.
Are you? Yeah. I do not have enough time to do that this week. But one day, yes.
Yeah.
You took a sourdough class many moons ago, right?
I took it online. I just watched a video while we were peak
pandemic.
Yeah, and we were like spending lots of time at home. I was sick, so I was like, let me just make some bread. I'm just stuck in the house. Let me just make bread.
Let me just make it.
Yeah, so I watched a course online, got all the supplies, and made my bread. Yeah.
Yeah. You were a sourdough pandemic.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like categories: Tiger King,
Yeah.
sourdough, foster dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
even
adopt
know.
a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cleaning product. What's your rec for a cleaning product?
Vinegar. I use vinegar in everything.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh,
In my laundry.
in your laundry.
Yeah.
How much?
It's like
You
that
put it in
much.
where the fabric softener is.
Just that
It's
much.
supposed to make your
Oh.
clothes like extra clean.
Oh,
Crisp.
It's like
It's good
so,
for your sheets.
so they're not as like so they don't get as wrinkly and stuff, like softer and stuff too. Not as wrinkly. And then I use it on like all cleaning, cleaning everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your kitchen, counters.
And I guess it makes
Windows,
it smell good,
furniture.
like fresh. Yeah.
If you ever have a buildup in a tea kettle, which like I'm always on like tea kettle duty
Yeah.
for Zach and making sure it's clean in
Tea
there because
kettle duty.
he will
Kettle
not
duty.
he will not like look in there. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's rested in here. And if you boil, I have forgotten to tell him that I did it. You'll boil it for an hour, a little bit of vinegar at the bottom, and he has actually I forgot, and he boiled water plus vinegar. Steeped some tea, took a guzzle, and was like, he was like, Maggie, and I was,
He was cleaning his insides.
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
he survived.
Yeah. Vinegar.
He lived to tell the tale. Vinegar's a good one. I was going to say
Yeah.
Barkeeper's Friend.
Oh, Barkeeper's Friend's good
Barkeeper's
too.
Friend is my
I love that.
Yeah.
Is that like
my
general
holy
cleaning?
grail. It's basically like this super abrasive, like you can't use it on like non-scratch like things or like things that have a coating on them.
Oh.
Non-stick, you can't use them on non-stick things.
Yeah.
But it will literally take like if you have stainless steel pans, like a little dash of it, and then you agitate it with some water and let it sit for like 30 seconds. Rinse it off. It's like you got new stuff.
Oh.
It's so good. You can use it on stainless steel. You can use it if you in your
Ceramic
sink. I
stuff.
mostly use it in my sinks, because they're ceramic and like stuff gets in everywhere. I do highly recommend the powder version over the liquid version. I just have never
Really?
found
I
the
like
liquid
the liquid
version
version.
to work as well.
Huh.
I have both. Yeah, I like them both.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a great like all-purpose cleaner. The only downside though, and I'm only thinking about this because of like child proofing, is the little tin just has like a little sticker on top, and I'm like, oh, that is. We're gonna have to get something
That'd be
new to
easy
put
to
that
play
in.
with.
But I love it.
I can't think of anything aside. Those are my like two
Those are your two
main
go-tos.
things
The
that I
staples.
use. Yeah.
Oh, I got a spinner brush from TikTok. They sold me. Man, I love
I have
that
one
thing.
of those too. They're so good.
I
love
love
it.
it.
Obsessed.
Is a spinner brush.
It's
Obsessed.
like
Like a scrub brush.
Will you put it on the end of? Mine goes on my drill. Do you have it on drill, or is yours like a separate thing?
Oh, I got like the whole. That's interesting.
Oh.
No, I don't even have a drill.
I have one that you put it into your drill, so then you put your drill on, and it makes the brush go around really, really fast.
Yeah.
They
And then
come
you can
with
like
different
scrub your shower.
types of heads
Yeah.
and stuff.
And then you just like put it this, and it's clean. It's so great.
Yeah.
Okay, send it to me.
What
Yeah.
sort of things do you clean with
I'm
it?
influenced.
Everything. I clean my bathroom floor, my shower, my sinks.
Anything with grout, especially.
Yeah.
Gets in like the
Ooh.
grout.
Yeah, it gets in
Really
the
good.
grooves.
And then I also just use it on my grill. I did
Oh.
a deep clean of my grill because I deep cleaned it in a long time, years, since 2020. And so I used it in my grill, get off all the grime and stuff.
And do you have like certain brushes for food stuff and certain brushes for like shower stuff? Or do you
I mean,
use
I've
the same
never.
brush?
I mean, it's because the
Rainie's
grill.
like, I'm just asking because I just was
wanted to
wondering.
make
I just
super
want to be
sure.
Because
super
it's like the
clear about
grill.
something it's not about me, but
I mean, because it's the grill. It's kind of like.
yeah. But would you do
Like
like
mine.
your bathroom floor, and then what do you do before you do your kitchen counter?
Yeah, I wouldn't use it in my kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just like
Okay.
bathroom stuff.
okay. Not saying anybody would do that.
Yeah. Not saying-
I'm not saying anybody would do that.
but if
But
you did,
if you did, I think it's okay. You're okay.
I mean, just clean again after. Use those Lysol wipes.
Yeah. You know what actually I've been on lately is, I don't know why, but we've been staining everything, staining every outfit that I own. And so OxyClean. I have been OxyCleaning shirts left, right, and center.
Oh, yeah.
But the trick I've learned, and I think you should wear a mask when you do it, because I just put my shirt over my face and I was like, maybe this was a bad idea, is put boiling water in it. So I take a bowl and I'll put the OxyClean in, and then I put boiling water on top, and obviously it goes into the air. But when you put your clothes in it, they come out so white, so clean. We got berry stains out of like a new shirt that Keith got. It was glorious. I loved it.
That's
highly recommend.
That's a TikTok.
Highly recommend. And I use it a little bit in my sinks when I'm cleaning like my like nicer sweaters. Because like to keep their like shape, you want to just, and I always wash my sweaters before I pack them up for the season.
Oh, yes.
For the season. I feel like that's a good cleaning tip.
That is a good
like
tip,
wash your clothes before it, like really give
so
them
they
a
don't
good
like
deep
come out
clean.
being like,
Yeah, like murky.
yeah.
I do kind of want to be like the Scandinavian people and leave like all of my sheets and all of my clothes outside.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be like really good for them.
Yeah.
But I always think, what about allergies?
I mean,
Wouldn't like all the stuff
What about
from
bird
outside?
poop?
Oh, I guess bird poop. That would not be fun. But I love leaving clothes outside to like refresh for a little while. But I don't know if I could leave my entire dryer supply outside. You know what I mean? Like if I
Sometimes.
got clothing lines.
Yeah.
But I think putting your sheets out there, then your sheets would smell like outside.
Smell like the
What
LA
does the
air.
outside smell like?
That smell like the beautiful LA air.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Fresh. It smells like smog. The desolation of smog. Yeah, I think it would smell nice. But I guess maybe it wouldn't. Maybe nighttime air. Nighttime air
yeah.
smells better than daytime air.
We have to
for
be
Then you
sure.
careful
have to
because if
deal
you
with the
leave things
dew.
out at night, it
The
gets
dew.
and then it
Yeah.
has a weird
You gotta do it on the not
Yeah.
dewy
like camping
times.
smell. You know?
Okay, Matt, we simply have to do smut.
Oh.
We simply must.
Oh, perfect. Here, Kimmy wants to
I
read
should have
it.
peed
Cover
first.
the puppy's ears.
Yeah.
Cover their ears.
A shadow in the ember. Ooh.
Ooh,
Sounds
Amber.
That's
spooky.
dramatic.
Sounds spooky.
By Jennifer Armentrout.
Definitely a real name. My name is Jennifer Armentrout. It looks like she was looking
But-
around the room.
Yeah.
Armentrout. George Glass. very much giving that.
But when I'm around you, the last thing I want is to be uncomplicated. Ash's lips coated over my cheek, dragging a ragged gasp from me as they neared my ear. Or in control, or decent, he said. And I shuddered at the decadent wet flick of his tongue across my skin. What I want is your taste on my tongue again. What I want is to be so deep inside you that I forgot my own fucking name. His sharp teeth closed around my earlobe. My entire body jerked, and nothing about it was forced. And I don't even
that's
need
good.
to read your emotions to know how much you want that too.
I didn't like that one.
That one was-
I'm sorry, Jennifer Armentrout. 1 star on Goodreads.
1 star. Yeah, that one didn't hit for me.
That
Lips
didn't hit.
coasting over the cheek, dragging a ragged gasp. Those
Ooh.
weren't
Is that your
favorite
favorite
lines?
line? That's gonna
Dragging,
get
like-
that tattooed.
You know, it's like a weird image, isn't it?
I do like that. Reminds me of what people do on TikTok sometimes, where they'll like read the like his eyes darkened. They'll do like she bit her inner like the inside of her cheek.
Ooh, Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh, this one's about monsters.
by
and
Ruby
aliens.
Dixon.
This one's famous.
It wasn't a monster come to eat me. It was this monster who's come to eat me out.
I'm sorry. We're getting right to it.
That's funny.
That's a good line. That's a good
That's
one.
a really good line.
I feel like there's an alien bingo card somewhere that just got checked off. Horns, check. Tail, check. Crazy ass cock, check, check, check. That's funny too. Maybe we should read this one.
I think next week I might assign you to write a smut from Matt's brain
Oh
himself.
my god.
Ask AI.
Asking AI to write smut is not bad.
That's pretty funny, right?
ChatGPT.
The whole time I stroked her legs and back and rubbed her clit. I told her what a good girl she was. What a good little slut.
Like a magician. What a good girl she was. Like Dracula's cousin.
Becky's gonna
You
love
don't like
this
my
one.
character development? Such a good little slut for letting me fuck her sweet ass, my own obedient.
Dracula.
Each reading calls for a different interpretation, Rebecca. That was also from Priest, your favorite.
Your
Yeah, see,
favorite.
Priest just is, I mean, it's just
Priest
good writing.
hits Always.
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 Wow.
So let's do
Audience question.
an audience question.
Audience question.
This one's kind of long, but I think it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, Becky, can you pull yourself together? Please, can you act professional? Come on, my good little girl.
You know what this reminds me of? I mean, it's not a smut book, but when Keith was reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes to
yeah.
Henny, he would do a voice and like halfway through the book, his voice, you have to have him do it on the podcast because it's so funny. For Lucy Gray was like, Cornelius Snow, what are you doing over there? And I was like, why are you reading it like that? And he was like, because she's from an Appalachian mountain town. This is how Appalachian people sound. And then when the first trailer came out, I was like, it sounded too similar. It was before the trailer came out.
Oh my gosh. He's doing a dramatic reading to Henry.
Lucy Gray. Lucy Gray Baird. You have to have him do it.
I'm going to
It's
bring
very
in
good.
Ballad
It's
of
very good.
Songbirds.
Okay. Pulling myself together. Hi. I'm hoping you can weigh in on an etiquette question. I'm Canadian. I realize this is very much playing to type. It is Canadian. So I just bought my first place. It happened extremely quickly. In June, I found out I got a forgivable loan from my local government, which, what's that like? I have to like Google that later. A forgivable loan.
Where does that happen?
Get it, girl?
That's
In Canada. For my down payment every year. Oh, here it is. Every year, what I owe decreases, and after 5 years, it's completely forgiven. So it's basically free money.
Wow.
It's
People listen, they got to sign up for this
literally
program.
Is literally
up.
the opposite in America. The only issue was I had to use it by August. So I found and purchased my very first home in about 8 weeks. Oh my God, that's so quick. The whirlwind is finally setting down. I've painted over the black accent walls and speckled over all the hot glue and previous owner had inexplicably used to hang stuff on the walls. And me and my 2 cats
Hot
are ready to
glue.
show off our new place. I love that.
Hot glue walls.
And here's where my question comes in. Is it rude or tacky to create a housewarming registry? I'm a single girl in my 30s with no kids. At this point in my life, I've purchased so many gifts for engagements and bachelorettes and Jack and Jill's, gotta look that up later, and baby showers and children's birthdays and on and on and on. And I'm sitting over here having hit few of the heteronormative, quote unquote, milestones that would have netted me a toaster from a loose acquaintance. For those kind of life events, there's a clear protocol in place around gift giving. But what about different milestones? I'm proud I've managed to buy and put down some roots, and I'm extra proud I did it on my own with a bit of help from government funding. But you know, I filled out paperwork and jumped through 2 years worth of hoops. You go, girl. I don't want anyone to feel obligated, but I've been noticing I don't really feel comfortable asking for presents. And most of the time I end up buying things for myself, so I know I get exactly what I want. But is a registry tacky? And how can I let people know about it without being rude? P.S. I've attached photos of my 2 cats. Oh, thank you. It's for me. It's a secret message for me. This question literally reminds me of an episode of Sex and the City. Have you ever seen the one with the shoes? So Carrie goes to one of her friends' kids' birthday parties, and she was wearing a pair, I think it was Manolo Blahniks.
Yeah.
And she takes them out. They're like, you have to take your shoes off at the door. And she takes her shoes off. And when she goes to leave, her shoes are gone. Somebody took
Somebody took
her shoes. Someone took her shoes.
Yeah.
And so she calls the mom to be like, someone took my shoes, like at this thing. And she was like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll pay for your replacement shoes, like if you're so upset about it. And they were like $500. And then the mom of the kids was like, oh, Carrie, you should have never spent that much on shoes. Like, I can't give you that. Like, why would you spend that much money on stuff? And this was a woman who she had gone to like bachelorette party, wedding, 2 kids, birthdays. Like she had gone to all these things.
Right.
So Carrie ended up making a registry for herself and sending the invitation to the friend.
Yeah. She's like, I spent all this money on you.
Yeah.
You can't even spend a little bit of money on me?
I don't think it's tacky to make a registry for like a housewarming.
I don't think so either. Especially you can like throw it in an invite and like
if
people
you have
can
a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do it. Have a party and then say like, your presence is present enough, but if you wanted to,
Give it an option.
give it, yeah.
I think if you put it as a
Something like that.
disclaimer. Would I do this? No.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
Do you think creating
wouldn't
a
do it.
Okay, yeah, you
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't create a registry.
But I wouldn't be mad if someone else did it. But as long as it's a disclaimer being like, you know, you have to bring a gift to come to my party, you know?
Well, do you think there's something reciprocal about, I think this is where it comes in is like gift giving.
Yeah.
Like if you give a gift, you have to give a gift. You know what I mean?
I don't think there needs to be
That
a
kind of
tally,
thing.
right? But I also, there is something about all the heteronormative like celebrations. And like when a friend gets a job promotion, just be sure to make sure that your friend feels like that she's being celebrated as well. Just because it's not a baby shower or a wedding or a birthday or yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that these bigger life events aren't.
Yeah.
Just because it's not.
Like if I got that invite, I'd be like, oh, interesting. But then I'd probably the next step would be like, oh, well, I guess I had these registries and I've never paid, like never gotten her a present, you know?
Oh,
so it's kind of like one step further. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing about a gift is you're giving it to someone. It's not
true.
like expecting something in return.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
it's
true.
not a good mindset to be like, well, I paid all these for all their stuff. They should pay for my stuff. I think it has to be more like, oh, give them the opportunity.
Okay, well, but then what if you go to a baby shower and you don't bring a present?
I mean,
Yeah.
would
You know what I mean? I feel like it's considered rude then to like
Yeah.
not bring a present to like a baby shower or wedding.
Right.
But then, yeah, if you're never going to have, let's say you're never going to have a baby,
Yeah. Or wedding.
shouldn't you get something?
Yeah. I like
I don't
presents
know. I'm kind of
too.
on the like, I'm polar opposite of you. I'm like, create the registry. 100%. If you've spent like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on your friends and this is your big life event, right?
Yeah.
Buy a present. Where are you at?
I would leave the onus on other people. Like I wouldn't be mad. Like if you want to make a registry, you should be able to make that. But like also don't go down the tally and be like, wow, I spent this person's wedding and this person's bachelorette party and they didn't. Like that is not going to serve you. Like that resentment will not serve you.
Yeah.
So just give people the opportunity. It's great that you're able to celebrate this big life event together, but you don't know like what's going on individually with other people's finances and stuff at that current time. So
That's true.
just
True.
Yeah.
But would it be different if it was a wedding? Would this be the same conversation of like, can you not give a gift at a wedding?
Right. It's just like, yeah.
I think that's
mean,
what I'm hung up on.
Yeah.
Is like that it would be considered rude in all other circumstances,
Right.
but this one.
Yeah.
It's just not the social norm. I mean, maybe this person can be the start of the change, start of the revolution.
For the revolution.
Right? I mean, Carrie did it.
Yeah.
See how
Not that we should all be modeling our lives off of
see how
Carrie
well that's
Bradshaw.
taken on. Huh? See how well that's taken on.
I don't
Okay,
know
well,
if
these
that's
are
necessarily
spoilers for
good.
Sex and the City, but like, I know Carrie is an anti-hero, but what did she do? Why do people not like her?
She's very selfish.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like, she makes every decision. Like everything is about her.
Mm-hmm.
She can't put herself in other people's shoes.
Oh, okay.
And she like doesn't take advice from anyone. She's an advice column writer and she only does it for herself.
Yeah, I was gonna say she takes her own advice.
Yeah, she takes her own advice and that's it.
Oh. Do her friends call her out?
Not really. I mean, maybe Miranda, but then she was always kind of labeled as like a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Miranda's a bitch.
Yeah.
I remember it was like a big insult back when I was in college if someone was like, you're such a Miranda. Like that was like, everybody was like,
Ooh.
Right. I'll say do the registry, but then leave it up to the guests as a disclaimer. Be like, if you want to bring a gift, here's what I need.
right? I mean, that's technically what's on a wedding invite too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your presence
Is
present
present enough is usually what people say, but if you want to give a gift. So yeah, do it. That's not tacky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how I feel at weddings. I'm like, wow, you found a partner and you get a big party and you get presents. It's like, okay, www.com.
Cakes or cookies.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots of cake.
The treats.
Lots of dancing.
Love all the treats.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing.
Mm-hmm. The experience.
Yeah.
Make the registry. Don't feel bad about making the registry.
People love celebrating things.
True.
Mhm.
Don't feel weird.
That's true.
Yeah,
and
true.
you're throwing a party, so it's kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Matt
Unless
can-
someone steals your Manolo Blahniks. In that case,
Then pay
Get
for
'em.
it.
get
then
them.
send him a registry.
Pay for
I really don't know
it.
what I would do if someone was like, my shoes were stolen at your house.
That is so uncomfortable.
Right? It's like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, because it's really not your fault at all.
It's not really, but you did make people take their shoes off.
Oh, that was part
and
of
apparently you're friends with shiesty enough people that they would steal your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you do as the party thrower?
Yeah, I had a friend in college who always
Look out for people's shoes.
Look on the ring
Yeah,
camera.
on the
Who
ring
walked
camera.
out?
Oh,
Who walked
yeah.
out with
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Roll the tapes.
Roll back the tape.
Spy on your friends.
Play it back. That's the moral of the story. Spy on your friends.
Yeah.
And that's our advice.
And that's our advice for the day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting with us. Pesto and Kimbap also say thank you. They're so excited to be here, fully asleep with our dulcet tones, our beautiful voices. But until next time, please remember to pee after sex, wash your hands, get vaccinated, register to vote, and remember to vote. Don't miss those deadlines. And until next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.